What's up? Welcome back. Today we're going for a test drive in a 1969 Chevelle. This one here has a 454 big block under the hood. Got a few upgrades such as brakes, power steering, chrome, plug wires, exhaust. Looks like an aluminum radiator. And like I said, we're going to take it down the road, point out any kind of flaws so you know exactly what you get before you get here. We do this with every car on the car lot. Check us out, maplemotors.com. I do have shipping. I do have financing available. And I have about 100 detailed pictures of every ride. We also have a store with gear, shirts, cups, mugs, all that good stuff here on YouTube. Just go to merchandise. You can also check that out at maplemotors.com. Give you a direct link. For now, hit subscribe, share, hit like, and I'll take you down the road. It's about that time. Let's go for a ride. Before we take off, we're gonna look around the interior, check everything out. Do you think the horn works? A little game we like to play on the channel. So place your bets at your house, on your couch, with your friends. Looking over the dash, nice and clean. Got aftermarket set of gauges. It's showing 80,000 miles, but I can't stand behind that. Chrome column, tilt. Oil pressure's up. Engine temperature started to come up too. It's about running temperature now. Let's try the blower motor. It's blowing on my legs. On my legs. Gas gauge. Oh my goodness, we need to stop. We're about out. Looking around the interior. It's actually in pretty good shape, especially for an old car. A little wrinkly on the headliner in the corners, but pretty much all the way through is nice and clean. New light. Radio? Are we jamming or are we not? It does not sound like we're jamming. Horn? Are we honking or are we not? It doesn't sound like we're honking. So the horn doesn't work. All your gauges are working. I've had her sitting here idling for a while and she's staying pretty cool. Let's take off. I want to see how she drives. Get ready to take off here. Hit the road. I'll tell you how she runs and drives. That's why I make these videos. Oh yeah. I don't know what they got going on over here, but I do need to take a right because my gas station's at the top of the hill that I like going to. And this traffic's crazy looking. We're gonna go ahead and just cut on out of here. Oh, they're paving the road down here or something. Car's going straight so far. Speedometer is not reading correct. It was saying we were going 70. We're only going about 35, 40 right now. Has a low end gear, which means when you get up on the highway, you don't want to run 70 all the time. You want to run a little bit slower than that to keep the R's down on the motor. And on the brakes, they feel pretty good. Nice solid brakes. Just making sure nobody's coming up behind us to hit us. The turn signals are not popping up on the dash, and it looks like when I hit the brakes, both of the turn signal lights pop up on the dash. I'm gonna pull in here. I'm gonna get about $20 worth of fuel since we're on E. I don't want to run out. So let's get some gas, and I'll be right back. All right, just put about $20 in this car. We'll check that gas gauge. I think it's gonna work. That's another bet you could do. You think the gas gauge is gonna work? Sure hope it does. Let's go check it out. Look like a new gas tank in here too, so hopefully they had it hooked up right. And the gauge comes up. Be careful with the pole and the door. So it's on this side. I think I can just flip the key over. Put the push clutch in. Look at her coming up too. Working good. Who lost that bet? Let's take off. Okay, getting ready to take off. The vitals look good down there. Engine temperature's like right under 200. Oil pressure's around 50. Noticed a little puff of smoke coming out when I revved her up. Do want that to be known. I couldn't tell at the moment if it was gas smoke or not, but we're gonna go ahead and take the long route. You know how I like taking the long route. Here we go. Take the long route, but we also gonna come through this parking lot. There's a traffic jam going on there. I don't know what. Well, maybe we won't take the long route. Look at the traffic jam. Let's go the other way. Sorry guys, got to turn around. It's just too much. Windows rattling inside the door there. See if we can help that out. Look, no more rattling noise. Oh, no. start doing it again. Engine temperature's already back down to 180. We're just driving through parking lots. These big blocks like to get hot. This one I haven't noticed it's getting over 200, so that's real good. Usually you start building them, putting aluminum heads, all that good stuff, it'll start running real hot. All right, let's take off. Feels great. A little tire hop there in first gear when we got on it. Test them out, make sure they're solid. It feels good going down the road. I mean, we're going straight as an arrow. Steering's nice and tight. The suspension on this one feels good. It's got plenty of power, good vitals. Turn signals are not popping up on the dash, so that's something that I need to check. Nice little bump in the road here, pretty smooth. If they are working, I got to manually turn them off because it's just staying on up there. Made it back to the car lot now. What we're going to do is pull in here and I'm going to do an outside walk around video. Meaning I'm going to walk around this car, point out chips, scratches, flaws, anything I can find so you know what you're getting before you get here. Be sure to hit subscribe, share this channel, and hit like, and I'll keep them coming your way. We do honest description videos of these classic muscle cars. Thanks for watching, guys. Let's walk around this ride, pointing out chips and scratches, flaws, anything you want to know, I can tell you. I want you to look at the detailed pictures at maplemotors.com, just in case I do miss something. We'll see what all we can find on this ride. I went ahead and opened the trunk, the hood, so I'm not cramming the camera all into the paint job and messing everything up. But I did see a few things that I do want to go over. So let's get started here. Checking out the front bumper. They've definitely replaced that one. Nice and shiny and clean. Grill, she's smiling nice and pretty. Down the side of the car, up and over the fender, coming back down, there's a spot in the paint right there, a couple little chips. Coming on down a little more, you got a little spot in the paint right there. Let's keep rolling up and over the fender. It's got some orange peel back here. Just like a little dimple there in the paint. In the back here, you got a little scar and a scar there and there. See how the paint's been worked. Back to midsection. A little wavy up top. Just right in this area. There's a spot right there. Door handles, fairly new. Mirror, fairly new. Some orange peel in the paint. A little haziness in your stripe there. Back over the top section. Little chip here. Looking over the front windshield. Trim looks good all around it. Hey, you can't pull in here. That's Mr. Harper. I know him very well. Around the top. Oh, I like to rub my hands on it, but not when it's this hot outside. It's gonna burn me. What I do when I rub my hands on this is I'm looking for bumps under the vinyl top here, and I haven't felt any, so it's got a good seal. And I'd say this is probably why. Look at the silicone that they filled up in the gap there. Somebody really didn't want water getting up under that. He was trying to cut it off and it just kept running. Coming over the back here, it looks like a lot of this trim's been replaced. It really has. Nice and clean. The window there's got a couple little scratches coming up on the side. Weather stripping has been replaced. It's in good shape. The jams look good, nice and solid. Got a crazy traffic jam out here. Sorry guys. You seen what we went through when we pulled out. It's kind of slow on the videos today because of that. Back bumper has been replaced as well. Dual exhaust. A little black on the tips, but they'll clean up. In the trunk, it's been spatter painted. It looks solid. Not in bad shape at all. Package tray, solid, clean. It's always a good sign. Trunk lid. That's what I'm talking about. Looks good. Come on down with that. I hope the keys are inside. They are. Cool. You can see the trim around the tail lights has been replaced as well. It's got those Cologne SS emblems. Chip right here on the edge. The hood sitting, or the trunk sitting a little bit high in the back. That'll come off. Light scratch here. Sorry I'm getting y'all so close. I'm trying to make sure this stuff pops. Right around the edge, a little thick on the paint. Let's go around to the other side. Man, it's hot out here. Let's go down this lower portion. Up and over. Nice spider web on there. I thought that was a scratch at first, but it wasn't. Bottom of the door, a little orange peely. Got a little spot there, scratch. Got some work that's been done here for sure. I can see the sanding lines in the bottom corner of the door. Under the paint. And front corner looks pretty good. Let's go back to midsection. There's a touch-up mark that was already there, like an indentation in the paint. Right in the middle of the door, you got a bubble popping up. Got a little bubble popping up here on top here as well. Door handle's been replaced. There are lots of new parts they threw at this car. Got a little bubble there. Big bubble in the back here. See it moving. It's like a little spot there too. Right there. A couple little indentions on top of the passenger door. Looks like they've replaced all the weather stripping on this car, even in the trunk, both sides I've noticed. Up and over the top of the front fender, a spot here. Front windshield, other than having a few bugs on it, it's not bad. Pillar's looking good. Lots of silicone on this side too. Looks like a little bit of a gap there. See all that silicone? Roof looks good. She's nice and solid under there. We've made it around this ride. Let's go ahead and check the interior out. You can see the new insulation right up under here that they've added. Open the door, check the inside out. 4-speed, clutch feels good, car runs and drives good, as you can see in the video. We've already placed our bets on the horn, checked over the dash, gave it a once over here, make sure we've seen the seat real well. Carpet's in great condition. I guess I need to get my water bottle out of there. Door panels have been replaced too, they're fairly new, looks good. Weather stripping, it's good in the jam. Going over the underside. Solid. They painted the jams black. Got a big old chip there. Okay, coming on down with the hood. Shaker back and forth. Pretty easy to shut. A little high on this end, but I bet push her down. Gets a little closer. Oh, I think I forgot on this one. Check the windshield wipers. Doesn't look like they're working either. Give her a boost. Whoa, whoa, whoa. There she goes. Yeah, they're working. Almost got me. Oh yeah, turn signals too. Remember the switch acted funny on me. They're not cutting on either. It may be in the switch. Need a little turn signal work. All right, I think I've got everything. It does have an aftermarket column in it, so that may be the issue there, but check out the detailed photos at maplemotors.com. We try to go over everything, show you all the flaws. We don't go into repairing all these cars, all the little stuff. We leave that the way it is so that we can sell these cars cheaper to you. And it's just little stuff too, so most people don't mind messing with it, especially for the price that we present these cars at. I know I get some comments every once in a while, you're gonna have to start fixing them. That's not true. I don't really have to. But yeah, it's doing pretty good the way we've been doing it the last 40 years is what I'm going for there. Right after this car, I got a newer model. I don't get to do too many new model stuff. It's like mostly classics here. This is a 6-cylinder car. We'll be checking it out. And that'll help out a lot because it's almost 100 degrees today and I'm sweaty. I can cut the AC wide open on that one. As you can tell, it just sits here, idle so smooth. Engine temperature's down. dang cool. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. We got a lot of new stuff in the back I can't really show you. This next Monday is gonna be a huge update. I took in pretty much 8 cars last night. All right, guys. I appreciate you watching. If you're new to the channel, hit subscribe, share, hit like. I keep these videos coming your way. I got a cool documentary I'm getting ready to come out with on the guy that bought 10 cars. I just thought it was a really cool idea. He showed me around his new property and all this stuff, and I think y'all will like it. So I'm gonna try to get that put together, show you all the cars he bought. Again, hit subscribe, like, share. I'll keep these videos coming your way. Check out maplemotors.com. I have finance and shipping available. And I'll see you in the next video. Later, guys.